All right, this will be take 3 of this recording. So, just a little background. This goes back a little bit. Let's see. Where was this saved from? Let's play through here a little bit. I believe it's end of March when this playthrough is. And I notice sometimes when I'm reviewing these recordings, it's currently early May here, and the patch just dropped for the latest release of Starfield. So I'm really enjoying Starfield. And when I'm playing through kind of a character role here as the professor. He has the adoring fan trait, the wanted trait, and the kid stuff trait. And so the idea is the adoring fan is some student from the past found me, and which is cool. It happens. I really like to have a good connection with my students. For me, it's really important, and that's not what this video series is about, but it comes through in my character. And the wanted trait is the idea that something caused me to leave, you might call it an extended sabbatical, but I left academia, and someone's after me, and we'll probably talk about that more as the series go on. And the kid stuff is fun because you can bump into your parents and little interactions going on there. So that's a lot of fun. It was really important to choose your traits because you don't get to switch them later. Um, and the newest patch actually does has a little kind of a tweak for that, and we'll talk about that more as we go on. But I do notice when I'm doing these recordings, sometimes it's early in the morning and I'm trying to not wake up the rest of the family. Sometimes it's me randomly hitting the mute button on my microphone because my kids are jumping in or having a conversation, and then I forget to unmute as I go back. I do have a pause button on the record for OBS, and or I'm just in a firefight and I lose track that I'm actually recording this segment with plans to produce it later. I did build up about 40 hours of recordings, and this will be like I'm just 2.5 hours into publishing them, planning on putting out about half-hour episodes. This is a short um, recording, so I thought this was a perfect one to kind of overdub a little bit, talk about what's going on in this playthrough, and just give some commentary on top because I don't I don't find a lot of use to just publishing stuff without any commentary on it. Although there are a lot of those out there, and they're good, but it doesn't fit my style. So I'm gonna inject some commentary on top of this video as we watch through this. It's about a 12 or 13 minute recording actually. So let's let it go. And this is mostly inventory management. We notice there's a lot of cool stuff in this facility. And with this latest patch where you can now decorate your ship, um, all of these come pretty interesting. But my main goal here is I notice I'm overloaded. I'm still not finished this mission. We're going to have some more battles, and running around overloaded's not fun. One good thing about the Adoring Fan is he does have a weightlifting skill, and so he does work better as a pack mule that he can carry around junk. And of course, Isabeth does the game, so it's all about looting everything and selling it. I like how I just casually walk by all these dead bodies. Sorry about the mess in your facility. So, yeah, let's just make sure we looted everything. Poor UC Marine there. Spacer just has no idea. There's another Spacer there. And there he is. But I didn't even notice him go by there. So, yeah, there's a lot of fire going on here. And you can see my low skill at shooting here. Notice I run into the room and I don't have anything in my weapon. Like, just brilliant. So, good tip. Definitely want to be pause it up. It's hard to talk over the firefight, but yeah, make sure you've got your weapons ready to go before you run into a room. this is a tip. Make sure you got a good loadout. You got your weapons ready to go before you run into the firefight, which I don't do here. That NPC is definitely low down there. You also notice the recon scope's nice. It highlights things, but often I see others say that they stop using it because you're just firing away at something and it's behind cover. 'Cause I'm not doing anything here. Getting smarter, stepping back, reload. So are they? But I don't even reload. Oh no, I do reload. That's a two-shot shotgun. Could have shot that guy on the left. But once again, I step out without reloading. And these NPCs just keep getting in the way. Reload. Come on. Switch weapons. Oh man, stop stepping in front of my fire. Oh, right in the head. Sorry. Good thing that's an NPC that I think is non-killable. Essential. Oops, got that one. Blowing fan, stay out of my way. Yeah, don't loot while someone's going to shoot you in the back. Getting better at getting into cover, but once again, nothing in the chamber. There we go. So we freed the doctor, or the captain.
So glad you militia rats finally showed up.
And then, as always, yeah, and then there we go. Another pause in this recording. So here we go. Let's continue. And you guys just talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go and loot everything because this is a Bethesda game, and it means you need to loot all the things. Sorry about the dead scientist, but I'll take that. One thing I would love, either modded or for the game to include it, is a value to weight ratio sorting in the menu. Let's talk to the captain there.
Huh. You don't got the look of a Marine. Certainly not the militia. Who are you?
Constellation.
What, the explorers? I didn't know you guys packed such a punch. Captain Myung, UC Marines.
Veteran of the Colony Wars, the shield of Parduk Pass. Best damn
She sure talks up her boss, that's for sure.
Marine in the service.
And that loudmouth is Private Psy. If she wasn't such a hell of a soldier, she'd be polishing latrines for the next decade. You've saved lives here, and that is something I won't forget.
I do like,
Captain.
I do like the bokeh
We'd all be dead if it weren't
tight
for them.
depth of field effect they're
You
doing
lot
here
may
in
be
these
free-star, but the
conversations.
ground pounders first. I wasn't about to let you all die ignobly to those rabid spacer bastards.
Alright, what happened to Parduk Pass?
War happened. Parduk Pass is a graveyard now. Lots of good soldiers, both sides, are buried there.
Captain Myung held that pass for a week against the best mechs the Free Star could throw at us. When she pulled out,
And notice these are UC, and the other chap is Freestar Rangers. So this is cats and dogs fighting together here
she blew up the whole damn pass.
in this
Took out a
mission.
full mech battalion.
Ground
Might
pounder.
have saved the entire Nera front.
Don't believe the propaganda, Private. Parduk Pass was dirty business all around.
Alright, damn fine to
You've
me.
got spirit. That's what we need right now. We've bought ourselves an old-fashioned stay of execution here, but it won't last long. The bastards are disorganized, undisciplined rabble. But they got spaceships and we don't.
All
That
right.
means they can keep dropping reinforcements until they greatly outnumber us. Then the cowards will hit us. Hard.
Sounds
Well,
like
never
got a
worked it
ship.
out for us. I got a ship.
Which means they won't drop the reinforcements right on top of us anymore. But there's too many of them, and only one of you. No, we need a plan.
I have a more immediate problem, Captain. I have troops and civilians in the field. If we don't act, the spaces could take them out. I can't abandon them.
Damn it. What sort of leader would you be if you did? But we need every trained soldier to fortify and get the defenses back online.
Mahoney said their last transmission indicated they were in trouble. If you could perhaps take your ship to the research camp and clear out any spaces.
Yeah, in for the penny, in for pound.
I know this is asking a lot, but lives are at stake. Just go quickly and safely.
All right. Probably need more inventory management here, but we're gonna step outside. I think go back to the ship. Some of the posters on the walls are fun too. And this recording in a house full of humans is always fun. So I roam around a bit here. Let's step out.
Get a bunch of crap.
And so yeah, always tricky recording in a house with lots of people around. So we're back outside. We're overloaded. Heading back to the ship. And
I know I'm encumbered.
trying to not comment over my commenting myself here. Where's the ship?
Where's my ship?
I've watched it a few times while I've been overdubbing here. So the ship's going back to the Blue Point. I do miss running around with the Dorian command.
What do we got here?
He's a blast. Comments, just general goofiness. But I did take a pause with him. I banished him to the outpost. You'll see that later, I guess. And mainly to advance the main story, hang out with Constellation members. But I really, I do love some of his witty banter.
The more weight you carry, the broader your shoulders become. My respect for you grows by the
My
kilogram.
respect for you grows by the kilogram. So yeah, he is a blast.
All right, let's get back on board. We gotta get rid of all this crap.
So I'll pause there. So I'm actually, when I'm watching this video, I'm noticing I should actually full screen this play. I'm thinking, well, you're going to the wrong side of the cockpit for the cargo hold, but I'm in a different ship. I'm still in the Frontier. And I'm still early in the Frontier. I think I do upgrade the Frontier following some other guides. I'd like to point to other guides and other videos by other creators that I follow. And yeah, a lot of inventory management here. So this is what you're going to see at this point. And yeah, we'll just let this run here.
All right, resources. That's come out. Weapons. Pretty much everything. And then we'll sort them out later. Wow, there's some cool stuff here. I gotta figure it out later.
And I'm probably going to try to pause up recording and do inventory management, boring stuff off screen, unless, I'm just having a conversation during the recording or possibly overdubbing like I'm doing this one. And yeah, it's not that exciting to watch the inventory management. But it's definitely part of the game.
All right, that's a better level. So what do we got to do here? We got to take your ship to the research camp on Altair 2.
And you'll notice there's an R button there, set course. And you can just,
Oh,
jump me right there. But I do like jumping into the pilot. Pull back on the control. Take off. Just, gives the chance to get back. everything has to be constant action in a video game. Story. You can see I haven't done much scanning at this point. I do get into it a lot more. The non-highlighted in white icon means we haven't been there yet. And at this point, I believe I'm just headed back to Atlantis. I'm trying to figure out the control interface here. Still early in my playthrough, still learning some of the mechanics. And we head back to the spaceport of New Atlantis. Basically, go through selling and wrap up this recording. I tend to record in segments that make logical sense, but I am aware usually of planning for 30-minute sessions. I believe here I realized that I need to sleep. A couple reasons. My health is low, and also I don't like walking around at nighttime in the towns and cities, nor even when exploring planets. I tend to sleep it off, get that XP bonus by sleeping. A lot of habits of just 1 hour naps to refreshen the XP bonus, but at this point, I decide I should sleep until 7:30 or so. I believe we're right near the end of the recording. Yeah, we are. And so I'll pause it up here when it's right at the end of the recording. What my plan was here. And so there's the save. So this is the end of that recording. And yeah, so drop your comments and let me know what you think of this series. I am an actual professor in computing science, like I've said, and I like to learn new tools. So I tend to work on Linux mostly. I do dual boot Linux and Windows. This is the Windows installation because Windows generally is a nicer operating system for some video games, although Starfield works really well on Linux, and I do a lot of Linux gaming as well. But my boys definitely do like the Windows install for their video gaming adventures. And so I like to learn new tools, and one of the tools I'm learning is using DaVinci Resolve. In the past, I used generally Kdenlive Live and Shotcut, I believe, on Linux to do a lot of video production. I have used Camtasia on Windows in the past, but I'm not using that so much anymore. But I'm learning a little bit about using DaVinci Resolve for editing. As you noticed, the first episode, the thumbnail was just kind of really cheesy quick. They're still cheesy, but I'm learning some tips about how to make better thumbnails that stick out and are easier to read, because some people do look at the thumbnail on a YouTube video and it affects their decision if they want to watch a video or not. And so I'm just using this as an excuse. I already played the game. I like playing the game. I do decide to record the game, and I'll just push them out to YouTube, thinking why not, and then use that as an excuse to learn some new tools, because that's what I do. I'm an educator, and a good educator keeps learning to help their students learn and get them excited about learning. So that's the main reason I'm doing all this. And so please drop a comment. I hope you like the series. It's probably going to take at least a month or two over the summer here to get caught up to where I currently am in the game. But I'm definitely enjoying this game, and just going to share that out with everyone else. So drop your comments below about the series, and thanks for watching.